Rebus held the stare until Gillespie broke it, looking for somewhere to stub out the cigarette. There's something in you, Rebus thought, something below the surface that's a lot cooler, a lot more deliberate. Just a few more questions, Mr. Gillespie. How are your surgeries publicized? There's a district council leaflet. Most homes had one delivered. Plus I put notices up in doctors' surgeries, that sort of place. They're no secret, then. What good would a counsellor be if he kept his surgeries secret? Mr. McAnally lived in an address in Tollcross. Who? The man who killed himself. Tollcross? That's not my ward. No, Rebus said, getting to his feet. I didn't think it was. And this concludes another chapter of Carol Reed and the Miracle Drug Murders, a novelization based on the popular game. Moving on from that, we're going to actually play the popular game. I mean, it must have been somewhat popular if it spawned more than a dozen sequels. I mean, how many games do that? Smash Brothers hasn't spawned a dozen sequels. When you think about it, the Carol Reed series is, in a way, more successful than Smash Brothers. Good for you, Carol Reed. I am, of course, Purblind Gamer, and I would like to welcome you to my stream, where we will be continuing, dare I say, finishing the first Carol Reed game. And I realize I'm starting rather late. Work's been busy. They're actually having me come in more days and take some work home more than usual this week, so even though it's not arduous work, I tend to stress out about it, and just longer hours. So I know I had initially planned to either start another game or play a shorter game after we finish Remedy tonight, but unless I somehow blaze through the rest of it in 20 minutes flat, I think we'll just focus on completing this game, and it'll be a short stream. Probably should have put that in the description. Didn't. Too late now. Oh well. I wanted to thank everybody who came to my streams over the weekend. Yeah. Wait, what did we do for Short Horror Saturday? Oh, right, we did the Black Iris. And Security Booth, but mostly the Black Iris, which was a good game. I realize it looked choppy mostly because of my computer, I think, and OBS obliged us with a crash, but only after we'd finished the game and 1 minute before we were going to raid somebody, so I'll allow it. What choice do I have? And then, of course, on Sunday we continued Half-Life, and I took way too long to make progress, partly because I overlooked the gigantic tunnel that I was supposed to go into from the hub room for about an hour. I was slightly distracted by the 20-foot-tall monster trying to kill me with flames. No excuse. I hopefully will not have that problem in tonight's game, as it is a murder mystery that is, well, shall we say, realistic. Yeah. Oh, I don't think I said it. I hope everybody's having a good week. It's Wednesday, right in the middle. A good time to break up the monotony of the week with a stream. Yeah. Not necessarily a late night stream. I should probably either just brand myself a late night streamer and be done with it, or actually start streaming earlier, at least on the weekends, like I say I'm going to. Of course, I say a lot of things. Said I was going to win an Oscar by the time I was 30. Did I say that? I don't remember it. So there's no reason you should. Well, let's continue with this rather good indie point-and-click murder mystery made by a small Swedish team in the mid-2000s. Oh yes, I'll bring you chaps up to speed on the plot. Basically, we play as Carol Reed, who's a British woman living in Sweden, and she gets a letter from her friend Conrad asking for advice, but Conrad turns up dead. We realize that Conrad was working on a case in which a woman named Madeleine Grip, who is the CEO of Vivatech, a medical research company, was kidnapped. So we follow the trail to Vivatech, talk to Madeleine's husband, who is an alcoholic and has mostly been edged out of the company, and eventually track down Madeleine to her friend Marianne's place where she was staying, and find threatening letters there, and what appears to show pictures that appear to show Madeleine exchanging secret information with a man. Basically, Vivatech developed a drug, miracle drug that could potentially cure fibromyalgia, even though another company, a larger company, had been working on a similar drug and studying it for a long time. And a letter Madeleine received implies that they her company stole the other company's research and tried to rush the drug to market. We also found our way into Conrad's safe, and he had received a similar threatening letter saying basically, "Leave this alone and don't talk about the kidnapping or you're dead." And then we promptly received a phone call saying, "I'm watching you. Leave this alone or you're dead." I'm noticing a theme here. And I believe where we picked up was, or where we left off was, Conrad's sister had directed us to his friend Bob, who could tell us something about the threatening letter he received. There were traces of some strange substance found on it, some highly scientific Greek-sounding substance. I do not speak scientific. Let's see. Ah yes, it's doing that thing again. Don't worry, we'll have that sorted out in no time. I don't know why it does this every time I boot it up again. I swear, it doesn't matter what the capture method is. I just have to change it after opening the game. And then OBS is like, "Oh, yeah, that's a game. Why do you ask? Everybody knows that." You ever get the feeling OBS is gaslighting us? No, that's just me. Saved game 7. What about Bob? Which may or may not be a marathon reference. Let's see. Wait. We did talk to... Yeah, we did talk to Katerina last time. I'm trying to remember if I saved the game before or after. Well, she's not saying anything, so I'm guessing that this is right after we had the conversation where she said, "Bob? Oh yeah, he's a friend of Conrad's. Let me put his location on the map for you." So she might have had a little more respect for the fourth wall than that. see. Okay, there. Nanotech. Quite a name for a company.
So, you knew Conrad. His sister told me what had happened to him. It really shook me up. Was his death connected to something he worked on?
You could say that. We do strongly suspect.
I'd be happy to assist you, if I can.
I need to know what phaeophyta is, which is the substance that there were traces of on that threatening letter.
Phaeophyta? Yeah, the Sargassum bacularia. It's one of the most common kelps of the hydrocoral millipora dichotoma. Its walls are primarily composed of silicon dioxide and pectic acid.
Wait. Do I look like a freaking biologist to you, Bob? What? Yes, appropriate response.
Nah, I'm kidding you around. Phaeophyta is nothing more than alga. Brown alga to be exact. If you're gonna find it around here somewhere, I'd say the east
Scientist humor. I guess alga is like algae. Thank you very much for your help. And for opening the door to hundreds of words I did not know existed and that I suspect you made up.
Be sure to find out what happened to Conrad.
He died. That's what happened to Conrad. Oh, I did look up one hint after last stream for something that's been stumping me, and I don't know that I would have figured it out on my own. There's a ladder we need to get from oh yeah, it was Gustav, Madeleine's alcoholic husband. Every time we open this door, it closes, trapping us in the basement, and we have to climb out the window. Which frankly is a terrible way to design a building. But if we prop it open, with the pestle we snatched from Vivatech when we were wandering through there and it was deserted. There. Apparently the door was just swinging shut. See, I thought somebody was locking us in the basement so that we would starve to death there or something. I may play too many horror games. Here's the thing, I wouldn't have necessarily noticed this down arrow. And if I had, I might have thought it was just meant to, move back, stop viewing the basement door in close-up. I suppose I don't have very good instincts for first-person adventure games. No, wrong way. Where was that blasted ladder? I know I used it to climb out the window about 5 times. No, it wasn't the Oh, it was in the bike room. Disregard everything I said. Or at least the last sentence. Gravity and poor building construction. You are no match for the intelligence of a good detective. The map was...
I'm not going down that way again.
No. We are mercifully finished with that basement. Unless it comes up in a sequel, but what are the odds of that? And I knew we needed the ladder because we had to steal a collection basket from the church. And obviously we couldn't, climb on a chair or pull the organ over and climb on that. That would be silly. There it was. The deuce of a time finding this door the first day I played this. Where was it? Here? Yes. The vicar, fortunately, is not around.
I can't reach it.
Leave it there. There. It's not stealing from the church if you don't leave the premises with it. Of course, I'm probably gonna leave the premises with it. Actually, I should take that ladder. That's what it was. No, I'd thought of a possible reason why we needed the collection basket after last stream, and I think it's to get that bottle of cleaning fluid. Is it here? Shoot, where was it? It was on the chandelier, I'm pretty sure of that. Huh. Wait, that's... oh. must have knocked it to the floor below. Yeah, there it is. No one knows what became of the collection basket. Oh well, it is no longer our concern. The ladder may still be our concern. No, there's no sign of the collection basket. We don't still have it, do we? Yeah. Oh well. Now let's head off and investigate the docks. I'm not really sure what we're looking for here, though. Transport ab. Seagulls. Actually, sometimes seagulls around the parking lot of the grocery store where I go. Which is weird, because I don't live that close to the sea. Hey, Rush Pirate, welcome in. We think we know what the remedy is, we haven't found it. Or the woman who may or may not have stolen it. And you guys should go check out Rush Pirate, who also streams. How's your day going, Rush Pirate? Or should I say, Rush Pirate 1? It's a different matter entirely. Ooh, you were playing Resident Evil, right? Was it the GameCube version? Yeah, have you been enjoying that? Oh, awesome. Yeah, I think I remember you telling me about that. I plan to play Resident Evil. I don't know if I'll play the PS version or the GameCube version. Oh, you're on mobile. Oh, cool. I pretty much only ever use Twitch on my PC. I know it is a classic. It's great to see people replaying old games like that. Right, tank controls. I mean, I played Alone in the Dark last month, which may not have been a wise decision. So familiar with tank controls. What is that? I wish this game would tell you what to do with these things. Does it prove pretty difficult for your first playthrough? Appears to be a great deal of wood stacked up. Zoom in, what is that? Was that just a dark rectangle? Oh! Jill is easier to play as than Chris in first Resident Evil. Oh yeah, that's I think a good choice, especially for your first playthrough. Oh, wow, I didn't know that. She gets passes on some puzzles. That's good they have one of the characters that's basically easier. Yeah, and I know they did like a remaster of that as opposed to a remake, but well, I'm still more likely to play the original. If I play the second Resident Evil, I actually have a copy of the PC port that I got used from EB Games for $3. So maybe I'll play that. I miss EB Games. Oh, thanks, Rush Pirate. Well, I have to play the first one first, so... And probably either way I'll play, like, either a disc or a ROM of that on my computer, since I don't really have a good setup for streaming off original hardware. Also, my original hardware is at my parents' house.
It seems like the bottle is clogged up. I need something to clear it.
In case you're wondering, Carol Reed is not exactly flush. She has bills to pay. Almost missed her rent for her friend's apartment where she stays. That's why she can't just go buy a bottle of cleaning fluid instead of, you know, stealing a long-forgotten one from a church. Ooh, is a Retro Tink? Is it like a piece of streaming hardware, or is that one of those consoles that plays multiple? Alright, I'm thinking of the Retron. What is the Retro Tink? Wait, did I? Oh, I guess that did it. Oh, maybe that was the hat pin or whatever I found near the cactus display that Gustav had left for Madeleine.
I can't just spray on the sign.
What's stopping you, Carol? Anything else we can combine it with? Is that... Oh, a retro console capture device. That's That's neat. I think I have heard other streamers talking about using it. And I did manage to hook up my Sega Genesis to like a modern TV when I was back home. So I was thinking, might try streaming for that over Christmas break if I can then hook my laptop into the TV. In theory, this should all work. But, you know, in theory, Tears of Betrayal should work on Windows 10. Also, in theory, I should know what I'm doing at work.
Global shipping.
Global shipping. Wait, that name sounds familiar. God, where is it mentioned? The downside to not playing a game for a week is then you forget details, especially if it's a mystery game or plot heavy in general. Yeah, lots of things work in theory. And then we get to practice. There's a storm coming. Did we just die? I didn't think we could die in this game. What's that?
I really don't want to hurt you. I tried to warn you, but you couldn't let it go.
Oh, that's Mary
I had no
Ann.
idea that you would get this far.
Where is Madeleine Grip?
Let's just say that she's somewhere where you can't get to her.
Why this charade with the blackmail?
I had to cook up something to lure her to a place without witnesses. Wasn't that obvious? I'm leaving you here now, but I will deal with you later.
That sounds ominous. So Mary Ann had Madeleine kidnapped? I'm not clear why. I mean, I assume it'll explain it more later. Is that a seaplane? I hear pigeons.
This rope is really tight.
Okay, so we're tied up. Can we still use our Swiss Army knife? Ah. It just goes to show, if you're going to knock someone out and tie them up, make sure they don't have any sharp objects that can cut through their bonds. Keep in mind that Purblind Gamer LLC is not actually advising you to knock people out and tie them up, because Purblind Gamer LLC does not have authority to do so, and does not consider it wise. I mean, unless you have a good reason. My lawyer has advised me that you do not have a good reason.
Madeleine?
Oh.
Will you please get me out of these?
So, you were just sitting there quietly the whole time Marianne and I were talking?
I don't want to hurt her.
Weaken it with the lighter? Oops. No. I assume she's saving the thank yous for later. None of my keys are gonna work on it. Why would they?
I'd better free Madeleine first.
If you say so, Carol. Oh wow, is that a really old car? Like, no, it's got a giant. I mean, the front of it looks like a 20s car, kind of, but it's got a giant back wheel.
I'd better free Madeleine
I don't know
first.
exactly what it is. Sometimes wish this game had an examine command.
Please, can you get these off me?
I don't want to hurt her.
It's not about positioning. Of course, Carol doesn't really mind about hurting herself. She'll just, swipe the knife around willy-nilly until all the ropes fall off. But when it comes to other people, she's a little more conscientious. What can we take here? Must be something that's not nailed down. How's that for irony? Went through all that trouble to get one ladder, and here we got plenty of ladders. I think we could steal the chandelier from the church. We've got so many ladders.
I don't think I need that to get out of here. I don't think I need that. I don't think I need that to get out of here.
Yeah. Looks like puddles of oil. I'm not seeing any other items here. The gears icon indicates we need to use an item there. It's all one hotspot, right? I'll just try everything. And if nothing works, we'll go poking about here to find something else.
That's plain stupid. I know they won't fit.
Yeah, well, you're the one who can't cut off a simple rope with a Swiss Army knife, so I don't know where you get off calling me stupid, Carol.
That's plain stupid. I know they won't fit.
Say the same thing about this. What's this? I don't know how the noises sometimes startle me. Maybe because they come after the transition. Oh, WD-40. Product placement. Pliers or something like that. Is it just me or does Madeleine look annoyed with me? Why are they keeping you here?
Marianne and the two thugs brought me here, trying to make me reveal the chemical formula for Mialvi, Vivatech's new product, to sell it to someone who can put out a cheap copy on the market as soon as possible.
Oh. Which is the drug to relieve fibromyalgia.
No, it's way too complicated. There's only one printed version of the complete formula in existence, and I haven't got it.
Oh, version. Isn't Marianne your friend?
I've known her since my childhood, and she let me stay with her, but I've always felt that she's jealous of me and my career. I think she saw this as her only opportunity to get a piece of my success. Or steal it, rather.
And I think it's fair to say she's not your friend at this point.
Let's get going.
must be something. Maybe Madeline knows the tune.
There's always a certain melody when she exits. Could
you input it yourself? CEOs, man. Hey, Hairball! Thank you so much for the subscription. I appreciate it. That's so kind of you. Pom Black Sheep, have you any ghouls? I like that. That's a nursery rhyme I'd listen to. As if nursery rhymes weren't dark enough. But how's your night, Hairball? Y'all should go check out Hairball. He's an awesome retro streamer. And hey, Dame Karen, welcome in. How are you all tonight? Oh yeah, still going through Waxworks, Hairball. It does look like a rather tricky game. Fair learning curve. I know that getting impaled on spikes, it's like Mortal Kombat without the combat. Welcoming you guys. Turns out Mary Ann was the one who kidnapped Madeline, and then she knocked us out and locked us in here, and we're trying to get out. Actually, I say, could you repeat that tune, Madeleine? Oh, I'm trying to nap. Sorry you couldn't get to sleep. Yeah, that's right, the lady she was staying with. They've known each other since childhood, but apparently Mary Ann was jealous. Your shift at work is almost over. Oh, and you're transitioning from slobs to OBS. I hope that makes it easier. I mean, I've been satisfied with OBS once you get past the keyboard lag and the crashes, and the fact that some things it can't do, and you just have to use slobs widgets anyway. But hopefully OBS is better for you. Yeah. Not that there were that many characters, but Mary Ann was definitely suspicious. She never smiled. Says. Oh, sorry, wrong game. And we're out. Into a world of Swedish lens flares and giant claws. Oh, we're back where we started. Is that the end? Is this the denouement? Dear Carol, the results from the coroner finally came back today. It seems like Conrad really did die from a heart attack, after all. However, this doesn't change my conviction that it was his work that killed him after all. Anyway, I hope that you're doing fine. From what I understand, you've got some work on your hands now, which leads me to hope that I will be seeing lots of you in the future. Take care, Katerina. I wonder, am I going to write the game now?
Dear Lovisa, I'm sure that you'll be happy to hear that the rent was paid in time this month.
It's our friend who
I
owns
must
the
admit
apartment.
that I nearly forgot it, due to this thing I've been wrapped up in for the last days. Once you come home, I will tell you all about this. Do you remember Conrad, the detective I assisted with some sleuthing in Nottingham? He recently passed away, I'm sorry to say. I considered him a very dear friend, even if I wish I'd got to know him better. There were certainly some things about him that were completely unknown to me. I can assure you that I won't have any problems putting up the money for the rent in the coming months. I inherited some money from Conrad and was given a reward by a woman I helped recently, so no more financial problems for me. I must admit, it's a funny feeling not having to look at every price tag twice. To top this all off, I finally have some plans for the future. I'm thinking about taking over Conrad's business as a detective. It would be kind of sad just to see it go. I don't think he had that many clients though. But if I start empty-handed, I haven't got that much to lose, right? With love, Carol.
So that is the end. Setting up for a sequel. I wonder if they plan to make a whole series based on... Oh, the developer was in the game. That's fun. There's a voice and a face. You. This is some Japanese 16-bit console game level credit nom de plumes. 2004. Yeah. Am I stuck there forever in Sweden? I mean, it's not all that bad of a place as places go. I mean, I think it's more like Carol wants to stay. She enjoys living in Lovisa's apartment while Lovisa is off being a scientist in the jungle. And now we start our own business. So I guess that is the end. Wow. I mean, I knew it didn't have much, but it felt like that was a pretty abrupt end. Like, just as things were, starting to... I mean, things have been interesting, but as they were really getting intriguing, it, suddenly wrapped up in a hurry. Which I know sometimes adventure games do that, but... I wonder if it sold really well, and that was what prompted them to make more games in the series. Like 17 more games. So that was... And that was Remedy. I mean, I did enjoy it, even if I was getting stuck at some points. I just wasn't looking around thoroughly enough, and I don't know that I'll rush out and buy the entire series, but I probably will play another one at some point, because I have a couple more on the old DVD-ROM copies, and The developer was nice enough when I emailed him to help me, like, show how to get one of the later runs running in a window. So I'll at least try another one at some point. I know it's late, and I was starting late. That was... Wow. Definitely quicker than I expected, so... I'd be fine with playing another short game. Seeing, so I get in a decent length stream. I don't know, but I don't really want to like play another adventure game because I am fairly tired, and it would probably, even if it were a short one, I don't know that I'd be able to finish it. And I didn't have a game ready to start, so. Well, we could either, I'll give you guys in chat a choice. We could either start the horror game that we're going to play for a short horror Saturday, which might take a bit too long for Saturday anyway. Or we could play a reasonably short, cartoonish action adventure from the Sega Genesis, which I'd be meaning to play. Depends on whether after that murder mystery you guys are looking for something gory or lighthearted. I guess it technically wasn't a murder mystery if Conrad did die of natural causes. Oh. I'm still not clear what the implication was of Madeleine selling secrets? One does not simply go to sleep if one is tired. It's like that meme that was making the rounds where it's like the person says, I'm tired, I should get to bed earlier. And the brain says, no, if you go to sleep before 3 a.m. we lose. And the person says, wait, what? And then the brain probably says a great deal more, but the meme stops there. I couldn't hope to chronicle all the things brains say. See also, the brain from planet Eros. Brain said a lot in that one. Here, I'll change category. To retro. Nobody can argue that what I stream is retro most of the time. Yeah. I think I'll show you guys this other game that I'm quite partial to for the Sega Genesis, which I rented from a video store back when I was quite young. Let's see if I can beat it. And if not, I'll play it some other day. Well, that's a perfectly normal title for a game. Yeah. Quite a change in tone, a little less realistic, but sometimes it's nice to enjoy something light. Ah, there we are. Remedy probably would have lasted a bit longer if I hadn't looked up that hint about how to prop the damned basement door open. I shall go to sleep, but I can't go around cheating you people out of a decent stream. Just because I'm close to the end of the game that I think and don't plan ahead for what game I'm going to do next. One must take a certain amount of accountability. Account of amountability. Wait, who said I was tired? No worries. Just saying, since the game ended so quickly, I was trying to decide what to play for a short while just for the rest of stream. So I don't, start stream, go for 45 minutes, and then be like, oh well, game ended quick, I'm out, bye, peace, have a good night, see you all when I see you all. When the dragon's eyes turn pale, the dark shall vanish, and time shall stop. Once upon a time, a horrible monster came without warning upon an unsuspecting land and decimated everything in its path. The paradise land of Allure was hit hard. It was destroyed after many fierce battles. Only the king's sons remain. The sons, having grown up, begin to fight against the enemy who once destroyed their land. I remember this game having pretty good music. Oh. Game's choice. Where should we start? If they start on the Earth, you have to pass through a forest and a cavern of magma. In the heavens, you can fly. Look for the legendary Phantom Castle. Yes, one of the things about this game is you collect coins to then spend between levels. That's a good point, Hairball. Those are small wings given the size of the lad. But it's okay. It's magic. Stupid bomb-spitting birds' heads. I don't remember what the stars do. Unhand me, sir. No good health. Hello, evil angel person. Sorry, I was just teasing. To see if you're a real warrior. Well, guess what? I am! Regrettable. So there appear to be some cloud lobsters or something. This is one of those games where you go, I'm sorry, what are you again? I hate to ask, but I've never seen anything like you in the natural world. Is it here? Yes. Tam. I wonder if I'm named after Tam Lin. Can I just hit their necks? Yes. There are big, tall, terrible turtles in the sky. Or however the song goes. Yes. Inexplicable peanuts guarding the tower. Peanuts are one of the common enemies in this game. My little sister liked that since she had a peanut allergy. Why, what's the matter with you? Don't you know this is the shrine of Maius, god of the heavens? Wait, I know who you are. You're Tam, aren't you? Please, take this typhoon. Thank you, O great sky sheep. Power up my sword. Nice you can do that between levels. Whereas then if you lose too many continues, it gets progressively harder because you have to buy a new one after each level. Now, why don't you continue your journey? Rumor has it that a ghost pirate ship can be found under the sea. Why play Ghost Pirates of Vuju Island when you can play CHIKI CHIKI Boys? The Sea Poseidon. Sea salt peanuts. Also evil sea hens, I think. fish boss. I'm not letting the pearls get in that quahog if I have anything to say about it. Ghost pirate ship. So it's a ghost pirate ship. Why is it just full of a bunch of evil fish? That's what I want to know. No more treasure chests here? Ah, no. I remember when I first saw that, I thought it was a gelatinous shark. Because I was like 7 and did not know what an anglerfish is. And that's the right name for it, right? The fish with the... yeah. Built-in flashlight, shall we say. I wonder what will happen when I run out of Sega games to play. Ryugu. I have no idea who or what Ryugu is. Wow, you must be Tam. I never expected to meet you here. I want to give you this. But please don't tell anyone. You got it from me, okay? Please, take this magical ball. I say, Poseidon, shouldn't your lady friends put on a little more clothing? This is a children's game, you know. I probably should power on my shield. Now, why don't you continue your journey? The Earth, Gaia. So they don't call her Gaia in this game. They, some sort of weird translation, I believe. Those trees are alive. I'm just throwing that out there. Also, I think these are evil hedgehogs or porcupines we're fighting. I'm not sure. What are they? Woodchucks. Evil woodchucks, no less. Or beavers, maybe. Yep. Should have known the treasure chest was full of evil frogs? Toads? Crickets? Well, they're evil. Oh yeah, you have this weird sort of wall jump, almost like a wall scramble. Flying hedgehogs and lava. Why did it have to be flying hedgehogs and lava? I like this game. It's not overly easy, but it's cheerful and charming. Yeah, that treasure chest is full of something alive. Wait, how did I hurt this guy? Castle. Now that word I know. Take a key for coming in. Welcome, warrior Tam. I'm Kalia, goddess of the earth. I've been waiting for a young warrior like you who can stand up and fight. Please take this bomb. Looks more like a fan to me. But there's one thing I learned from Greek mythology. Don't argue with gods and goddesses. After Tam obtained the 3 gifts from the gods and the goddess, the 3 merged and became one. The gifts changed into a blue dragon's eye. If I recall correctly, you need to get 2 dragon's eyes. Battle Stage 1, Discovery of Monster Castle. And whether you get the second dragon's eye determines whether you get the good or bad ending. A Sega Genesis game full of spherical jumping hedgehogs. Am I the only one getting some serious deja vu around here? I think I can safely get those. And now we're fighting enemies from all the earlier stages.
If you save us, we'll give you some hints.
Not some life around here. Hello again, 2-headed turtle dragon. Fancy killing you here. I think the price of continues goes up each time you use one.
Watch out for the enemies in the castle you're now heading for.
Something sinister in the background.
Beanstrap attacks by jumping on his opponents. You should study his timing.
Well, I was going to study astrophysics, but I suppose you all know what you're talking about.
Oh, so you made it this far, did you? Well, you won't make it past me. Beautiful. How about this? Bonsai core attack. All right, you've done well. Now it's my turn.
So yeah, basically Cogsworth's evil cousin is chucking evil peanuts at me. Because why not? Oh dear. I studied his timing. Take a scroll for coming in. One might even call it a scroll lock. Hope I have enough after next stage to buy a new sword. Now, why don't you continue to your journey? Invasion of Monster Castle. Thank you for the badumch.
Try to find as many hidden items as possible.
Okay, you little flying voles are giving me the worst hints ever. Like, that's what I do in every video game. Why do I even bother talking to you? Man, it's a lot of sea hens. You again. I didn't like you the first time, if we're being perfectly frank. I swear those goblin statues are pointing at me.
You'll see a wall suddenly begin to rise. Be careful.
Now wall away doth go. I know. It's pointing at me like trying to single me out just because I'm the only one trying to invade this place. The statues have no manners. Are they raised in a barn? Raised in a castle full of evil monsters? out of there. I see a wall starting to appear. I shall be careful. These little flying voles and tunics at a wall. They didn't say anything about spikes. I'm gonna have to work on their intel. Okay, we're good as long as no giant stone scorpions come to life because they get struck by lightning. Oh crap. Had to jinx it. Yeah, like Frankenstein's monster. Just, you know, stonier and scorpioner. Magic. And better get more life. Now, why don't you continue your journey? Because I'm 8 and might get killed. Monster Castle's dungeon. That's true, you know. If you gotta have a giant evil scorpion, it might as well at least be a cute one. There's weird little bats. Kind of remind me of the bats from is it? Not Rocket Knight Adventures, I think it was Sparkster.
Up ahead, you may meet a monster who is an excellent swordsman. It was he who destroyed your kingdom.
Thanks, I'll discuss that with him. Wait, can you? Yes. A chest full of crickets. What's there? And elves have a sword that can, you know, slice through solid rock as needed. Or pass through, if not slice through. I suspect that was a bug. Or an unintended feature, let us call it. Hey. You're that skeleton with a sword who wiped out an entire kingdom. Screw you. Hey, don't chuck bones at me. What is this, Castlevania? Right. Buying things for late night infomercial. But hey, as long as it works.
Curacula is vulnerable when he spreads his wings.
Yeah. All these bats, I should have known there'd be a vampire. I don't think I've played this in a couple of years. Yeah. I rented it when I was young, but then I got it many years later when it was cheap and was like, oh hey, this is actually quite a good game. I didn't get that many of the cutesy games from Japan over here. I'm glad we got this one. Is it not?
Who disturbs my sleep? Oh, it's you.
Caracula? I think you may be slightly underdressed for the occasion. Jeez. If only I had a popcorn launcher, like in Quackshot. Ooh. And then I could reset the game when I got to the penultimate boss by mistake, like Quackshot. What fun. Yeah. Upside down vampire in his boxers. It's hard to take him seriously, as opposed to, say, the rest of this game.
Even if I'm defeated, there are many creatures after me.
Also, I'm avoiding your boxer shorts. If a castle has teeth, what does the castle drink blood from? These are the questions nobody asks. Maybe I'll press my luck, try and save up for the most powerful sword after I take a vitamin. Now, why don't you continue your journey? Into the sky. Ah, yes. The bomb-spitting bird heads. Oh, it doesn't stop scrolling when you are near the bottom? That's quite useful. That's a good question. Skeleton smoking in Grim Fandango. It doesn't make sense. Ah, well, maybe because they enjoyed it in life. And you know, it's not just about the nicotine, it's fun. This should not be construed as Purblind Gamer LLC encouraging anyone, especially children, who would play this game to smoke. But if you do, at least use a filter, kids. Jeez. Yeah. Old habits die hard, especially when you're dead. You again. Huh. Should probably be more defensive of this guy. Huh. Yeah, it was the little gobs of venom he shoots from his tail made me slide away from him. This is the first time I've seen a scorpion say, "Get over there." The moon's cool with it. At least the sun had the decency to frown when that stupid angel decided, "Oh, I'm going to tease you and make sure you're a real warrior by trying to kill you. Try to find the final key." Yeah. We got these like 8-year-olds trying to save the world. Let's try and kill them to see if they're, really good enough to save the world. And if not, hey, it's good to know. Yeah. It's like crazy cupids in this game.
You can open Rhea Popman's treasure chest with the final key.
No, not in quotation marks this time. Maybe it is a literal final key and not just a metaphor. Oh hey, it's you again. You're still just teasing? Yeah, well, I'm teasing too with my sword. Maybe I want to see if you're a real warrior. Ever think of that? Ah, boy. Hammer and Harry finally got his new tank treads. Ah. Did that just... Whew. That was too close. You're still alive. They just trade places. Oh, well, at least I got more bombs when I lost that continue. Well. Next time we get the sword. Now, why don't you continue your journey to the top of Monster Castle? I don't suppose you'd stop scrolling and wait for me? No? Didn't think so. Yes, the fire is still coming. I made it to the top. Oh wow, I did. Is this the last stage?
When the dragon's eyes turn pale, the dark shall vanish and time shall stop. There's a rumor that Rhea Portman has hidden his treasures under a chair.
Time, you've finally arrived. I watched you fight. We'll call this your reward. Ha ha ha.
My reward! Oh my gosh, I've always wanted a man with a bazooka on a rocket-powered turtle shell. How did you know, Rhea Potman? I mean, I also would have taken money, but... No, this is cool. This is fine. Treasures under his chair, you say? Well, then I'll keep hitting his chair. You've obtained the final key. Is it just me, or does he look like a giant clown? I suppose not giant. A hefty clown.
Now you are very pleased, I'm sure. But there are 2 dragon blue eyes. Together they have magic power. One eye alone is powerless. It appears your adventure has come to an end. You will sink with the castle.
Oh, and you won't? But yeah. If you happen to have coulrophobia, Reapart Man may be slightly alarming to you. It's slightly alarming to me because he's trying to kill me. Let's blow this popsicle stand. I'm trying not to get hit by falling hedgehogs and peanuts. Story of my life. I try to lead an interesting life. Just before the fire, a cloud saves me. Streaming, game on stream, streamer, I'm afraid. Wow, we actually made it. You are really a troublesome child. Oh, hey, raiders. Welcome in, everybody. I'm glad. Thank you so much for the raid. How are you doing tonight? Everybody, you should go check out Matt Glad, who streams a lot of different things, including Half-Life based horror games. His streams are always fun. How did your stream go tonight? Welcome in, Ragers. For those of you who don't know me, I am Purblind Gamer. I'm a legally blind retro and variety streamer who specializes in horror games. Although, this isn't exactly what you'd call a horror game. And hey, Grizzleby, welcome in. Thanks for coming. Ugh, dropped frames. Those are frustrating. But hey, glad you made it through stream. And what was it you were playing? Yeah, we were playing Remedy, which is a murder mystery adventure game from Sweden, but we finished it so early we decided to play another game really quickly. Okay, I swear I'm not a bad typist. More Cry of Fear, nice. I mean, true, there is a clown. Not your traditional horror game, but if you're creeped out by clowns... Yes, we're playing... So we finished Remedy and figured out who the bad guy was and his answer to the mystery. And... This is CHIKI CHIKI Boys, a Japanese, initially a video game for the Sega Genesis. I think there's also an arcade version. And we're almost at the end. We just beat Reapart Man, the evil clown who lives in Monster Castle in the sky. And as we are escaping Monster Castle, plummeting towards the flames, amidst a bunch of falling hedgehogs and evil peanuts, a cloud saved us. And there's this queen lady. You've never explained who she is. Maybe she's our mother. And we're on a blimp, driven by Maius the Sky Sheep. And we're flying home to safety. Or so we think. Typing has been broken in OBS since Windows implemented Touch. So basically since Windows 8. Is there anything we can't blame Windows 8 for? But yes, she says we're a troublesome child. We just saved the world. You're welcome. I hope everybody's having a good week so far. Can't blame Windows ME anymore. I don't know, I never had much personal experience with it. But Windows 8 is just such an easy target. That is the kingdom where you were born. Now you are home. Hey, what was that?
Why are you frightened, Tam? I'm immortal.
Windows 10 looks more like a Windows 3.1. So it seems that Reapot Man did not die because he's immortal, and now he wants his revenge. There. Shoot, I think the secret dragon's eye that lets us get the good ending is hidden here somewhere. Oh, hey, a bomb. Oh, there it is. You finally obtained the second eye stone. And a whole lot of dough. So I guess we won't get to upgrade our sword again if all the money is converted into points. Oh well. It's working on it, you know. Sometimes math is hard for computers. Oh, hello, Hester. Fancy meeting you here. Thank you, Tam. Our kingdom will be a paradise again. As long as this kingdom exists. The story of your courageous fight shall be handed down from generation to generation. You will never be forgotten. Cheeky squared boys. Is one of them wearing a luchador mask or something? I'd forgotten that was by Capcom. And I guess that's the end. Thank you, I appreciate it. Kind of expected a bit longer ending sequence, but it was an old arcade game. It's long enough. And hey, we won and got the good ending. Thanks to magical dragon eyeballs. Not the strangest thing in that game. Thank you everybody for coming by. It's pretty late. I'm probably going to wrap up stream. I'd initially thought I would just finish Remedy, but then I finished it in like less than an hour, so I was like, okay, I better play something else. And CHIKI CHIKI Boys is fun. I grew up with a Sega Genesis, so I do like those games. Let me see. I'll find somebody for us to raid. Sorry, I know Matt Glad and all you guys from Matt's stream just got here. But I'll tell you briefly what's coming up in my future streams. Hopefully in the next couple days work will settle down some, and I stream Wednesday and Sunday evenings and Saturday late afternoons. And Saturday, for Short Horror Saturday, we're going to be playing Splatterhouse 3D, the Doom Total Conversion. We played the 3D fan game of Splatterhouse made in Game Maker a couple of weeks ago, and the developer saw me on the VOD and suggested I play the much improved Doom TC, so we're going to check that out. And then Sunday, we're going to continue Half-Life and hopefully make a little better progress than we did last time. Oh, Matt Glad is playing Mr. Stedge is playing one of the Star Trek games. Oh, you woke up in the late afternoon when it all hurts the most. And then next Wednesday, I don't know what we're gonna play. As I'm gonna spend more time trying to get Tears of Betrayal working, but I don't know if I'll be able to, and I also don't know that it's that good a game. The reviews said some parts of it are tedious. I probably wanted to play it because I had it, and it's not available anywhere. If not that, I might play the adventure game I have that's somewhat, related to Thanksgiving. Very tangentially. And if not, I'll find something else. But it'll probably be an adventure game that I start on Wednesday. Feel free to follow me on Twitch, but also on Twitter and MySpace. I tend to post stream announcements and stuff, mostly on Twitter. Let's see. Take a gander at who's live at this late hour. Did I say I was going to start streaming earlier? Nah, that was probably someone else. Yeah, a lot of people say things in this stream, Ideas get bandied about, brainstorming sessions and whatnot. Yeah, I figured he'd be offline by now. We'll go ahead and raid Mr. DJ, his streams are awesome, and he's a big fan of Star Trek, and he's playing Judgment Rights, which I think is the follow-up to the Star Trek 25th Anniversary PC game. I know I have it on floppy in a box somewhere. Yeah. Well, I know I have to get up for work tomorrow. God, I wonder if I should do more reading tonight. Nah, tomorrow. And probably plenty of other Americans do as well. Yeah. Well, thank you again, everybody who came in and got to see the end of Remedy and or CHIKI CHIKI Boys. Not a pair you'd expect to see together. And whether you're chatting or lurking, it means a lot to me that you're here. I'm really glad you all came by and could hang out. And my pleasure, James Karen. Thank you for being here. And I hope nobody has nightmares about evil peanuts or fat clowns in the sky or that sort of thing. Or, Swedish ladies knocking you out and locking you up in a storage shed by the docks. Nah, we'll stick to evil clowns in the sky. And I hope I'll see you all again this weekend. Have a good evening, or afternoon, or morning, and yeah. What, you don't want me to send in the clowns? Oh wait, they're, well, dead. I killed the one, so. Oh, wait, they're dead. Say hi to Mistress TJ and have a good night, everybody. Raid, damn you.